Now, each and every week on Tuesday, many of you will know that we get to see the NEV Insurance Registrations Report, which has the figures of some of our favorite EV stocks like Nio. I mean, from the period which started last week, the 17th to the 23rd, as seen on the screen, Nio had a total NEV Insurance registrations of 4,700. Now, this is a much better number than the figures we received last week on Tuesday, which were around 3,400, and also the 3,500, which is the number we got the week before last. So this 4,700, I think it is a pretty good, decent figure, although I think we're expecting at least over 5,000, which shows that chances are very high that right now we are going to get to see Nio delivering within their delivery guidance of delivering between 18 and 20,000 deliveries for the month of June, which is something that I think it is pretty good, because this is the guidance that Nio had given us during their Q1 earnings. I mean, you will know that for the first 2 weeks of June, the total cumulative insurance registrations are estimated to be around 8,000, or somewhere between 7 and 8,000, which therefore with this 4,700, we can safely say Nio's insurance registration to date is around 12,000. And to know that we are only left with this 1 week we're in right now, it is for this reason that I see Nio delivering within their guidance, and that is the guidance they gave us during their Q1 earnings. I think over 20,000 will be too ambitious for us to think that Nio is going to come and report that figure come next week on Monday when they report their total deliveries for the month of June. Now, you will know that Deutsche Bank 2 days ago, they came out and said they foresee Nio delivering around 18,200 for the month of June, which, like I said on that video, I don't think the figure that we're actually going to receive next week on Monday will be very far off from this, of course, 18,200 which Deutsche Bank gave to us, which therefore means that this week Nio needs to report around 6,000 insurance registrations to get to their target, or to get to their guidance which they gave during their Q1 earnings. So yes, man, 4,700, it's what Nio produced last week. This figure was even much better than Zika, was better than, of course, most of the EV stocks, which is something that is pretty decent, because I see on the screen you notice that Nio, it's in the top 3 when it comes to the Chinese new energy vehicle makers, and this, of course, it excludes BYD. With BYD, you will know that obviously Nio will then become number 4. Li Auto, of course, over 11,000. Ito, 10,700. Then Nio with 4,700, followed by, of course, Zika. Xpeng was 2,500. Xiaomi was around 3,300, which for Xiaomi, I think it is showing some pretty good improvements. With Xpeng, these numbers for Xpeng are not really that good, because with Xpeng you will know that their vehicles are way cheaper than Nio. I think the last time I checked, for Xpeng to make the kind of revenues that Nio makes with one car, it would take them like almost 2 cars to generate the total revenue maybe that they generate from a single car sale, which, to get to see them selling this low, it is something that is probably not good for them, but hopefully they recover soon. And with Onvo coming, a sub-brand that I believe it will even bring more competition to companies like Xpeng, they'll continue having a tough battle, because, like I said, the companies like Nio are launching the sub-brands, and if the premium brand of Nio is able to produce 4,700, I think it is something that deserves a round of applause, because the Nio brand, it's a luxury brand which compete, or it's expected to compete, with Mercedes and BMW, and based on the deliveries that those cars are delivering in some of the cities, even with their gas cars, Nio is doing exceptionally well, because in some of the cities, as we discussed yesterday, Nio is selling way better than those big luxury brands like Mercedes and BMW, which is their competitor. So I'm happy about the 4,700, though I expected 5,000. I think it's pretty decent, and I hope to see this week at least Nio doing whatever they can to find themselves within the guidance. Those people that were saying Nio will deliver or will never get to their guidance based on the 2, of course, insurance registration we received the previous 2 weeks, I hope now they can see, or they start seeing the light that indeed we might get to see, or we are going to get to see Nio delivering of course, at least within their guidance or delivery guidance which they gave during their Q1 earnings. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought I'd just give you this quick update. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the likes button, comment and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.